where I want to end is where I began, with young professionals like you. If we ask people to support the multilateral system, you'll find that the majority of people will support the multilateral system. If we ask them whether a vaccine should be distributed equitably, most people will support the notion that a vaccine should be distributed equitably. If we ask people whether we should strengthen primary care, most people would agree we should strengthen primary care. The challenge isn't one of public consensus, it's one of public voice. And as I mentioned, leadership. And that means your voice, the voice of young professionals. So on these critical questions, and we'll have a chance to discuss them, lots of time for discussion in a moment, let's ensure that our leaders, that leaders everywhere, hear your voice, the voice of young professionals. Let's ensure that they echo it. And let's ensure that we all work to bend the opinion of those few leaders who might think otherwise in our country and in other countries towards it. You know, to paraphrase Martin Luther King, the long arc of history bends towards justice. And I think that's a very apt quote, particularly given the way that COVID preys in a very, very vicious and evil way on the structural inequities in our society. Finally, one last point. Always remember that we will get through this. There is hope. The world defeated smallpox. And how did we do that? By working together at the height of the Cold War, by the United States and Russia Soviet Union at that time, working closely together to defeat smallpox along with every country in the world. So we were able to defeat smallpox. WHO obviously had a very significant role in that enormous accomplishment. And by the way, just as an aside, do you know that smallpox killed more people in the last century than all the wars combined? About 300 million people. So it's an incredible. And how many deaths are there from smallpox in this century? 0. So we defeated smallpox. We will defeat COVID-19. How will we do that? Together.